Check your mic. All right, everyone, welcome to the 2025 USD MGA US Open. Give yourself a hand. We finally made it. We want to give a lot of gratitude and a lot of thanks to the Tin Cup Grill for their beautiful course, for their service, for their bar, for allowing us space to do this event. If you look over to where you go outside, Avi Zelaya is walking in. He's the general manager of the Tin Cup. Give him a hand. Thank you, Avi. A lot of you have played a lot of events and play around the world, and you know what it takes to do this. And Avi and his team have been really, really incredible in doing everything they can for us. There's an extra cord over there. We were supposed to have the mayor of Cumming here today, but he got an opportunity after his event last night, which was a fundraiser here, to go to Quail Hollow. So he's actually at the PGA event. There it is. But we want to say thanks to Mayor Troy. He's been talking it up, and he plays here a lot, but I think all of you have now beaten his course record. So we're very proud of you for that. And also thanks to Scott and Cindy Eccles. They're the owners of this establishment. They're the ones who not only got the restaurant here, but they were, between them and the mayor, they're the reason that this course was built by PuttTek here at the Cumming City Center. They spent a lot of money and a lot of time. So it's a very different course than what we're used to. It's presented a lot of challenges. But man, we're all on an equal playing field. You can go on the same ball. You got your putter. It's you and the ball out there. So enjoy, hopefully. All right.
Special thanks to our sponsors as well. You all will be getting bags at 5 o'clock this afternoon that you can pick up at the bar. That includes gifts from our sponsors, which include Behringer and Cointreau, and all of the sponsors you're able to see on your Squabbit app across the top. And they'll be here this afternoon. They'll have some tents as well. We also want to thank the Tin Cup staff and volunteers that have been helping to put this together. It's a big event, and there's a lot of people that go into making something work. So thank you to all of them. And especially thank you to the US Open Committee. So the US Open Committee was a team made up of professional putters with decades of experience, perfect games, and a shared passion for growing and elevating the sport of mini golf. So from the start of putting this together, Rainey, Gary English, Gary Hester, Rick Baird, Greg Newport, Hal Cutshot, and Brian Akers, and me. Have worked hard to put this together to make sure that it is organized, that all of your questions are answered, that the rules are decided on ahead of time, and so that this goes really smoothly. So hopefully this is going to be an incredible experience for everybody. It's going to be important for everybody to download the Squabbit app. That's going to be the scorekeeping mechanism. There has to be at least one person in each group that is going to be using Squabbit. But more importantly, that's going to give you where your rules are. So even if you're not going to score with Squabbit, make sure that your name is there. Make sure that you're on it. If your name is not showing on it, let me know. That means you're not going to have a scoreboard. And so we want to make sure that we've gotten everybody on there. It will only show the professionals and amateur divisions, and so we'll be showing the teams divisions on the scoreboards that are written. But download Squabbit, all the rules, all your questions should be answered on that first page.
All right, Amanda, thank you. Now we're going to get into a little bit of the tournament format and schedule. I know that everybody's wanting to know the pairings and the tee times. Those will be posted later today. They're going to be posted on these doors here, on the edge of the Airstream. That'll be released today, and also in Squabit. So once we have all the players in there, I think already, we've got most of the pairings done. There's just a few little questions we have. We're going to post to the committee and then wrap it up, and we'll get that to you by 5 o'clock today at the latest, hopefully sooner. The tournament is 8 rounds. 4 rounds tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. 4 rounds Saturday starting at 8 a.m. On Saturday, after round 6 is played, there's going to be a cut, and so top 36 and any ties will move on to rounds 7 and 8. For the final 2 rounds, you'll be the first group's going out will have the highest scores, number 36, down to the top player. It's going to be rolling start, groups of 3. And we want you at the top of the stairs up here. We're going to be announcing all the players and some of their accolades and where you're from as you walk onto the course. We ask that you're 10 minutes early for your tee time. Also, as you're there is a practice green at the bottom of the stairs. That practice green is available for you to warm up. We're all experienced putters here. If you have any questions about this, let me know, or Amanda. But you can putt. Please be respectful of the people on tees 1 and 2, as you would as if you're playing on the course.
So please be down there 10 minutes before. You are able to practice putting as long as the teams 2 ahead of you have teed off on hole 1. Okay. Did you say returns? So if there is a tie, there will be playoffs after the event. The playoff is going to be for pod 1. So it will be the cumulative score of holes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 18. So 5 holes. If there's still a tie after that, then we'll go to sudden death.
Which is
also in pod 1, sudden death. So starting from hole 1. Pairings and leaderboards will be posted near the scoreboard between rounds. So if you want to know, look in Squabit. That's going to be available for you to see the leaderboard. The Squabit leaderboard will also be running on the TVs inside here in the clubhouse. This clubhouse is available for our use during today and the whole weekend. And we'll have also upstairs on the roof. And then, and then there's also going to be scoreboards that will be posted on the side of the Airstream that has additional information. Only the amateur and professional will be in Squabit, teams will be on Airstream. And then for the start for tomorrow, the practice rounds are from 6:30 until 7:30. Everyone needs to get off the greens at 7:30. It will be blown at 7:30 and cleared off. And we will start at 8 o'clock. So we'll have a nice clean greens to start.
All right. One ball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to now dive into your favorite part, which is rules of play. Greg Newport's going to come up here in just a moment and go through some of the standard USPMGA rules. But this beast out here has some specialties. So we're going to go over a few of those and a couple other things, and then we're going to also get into some questions and answers that we welcome everybody to come with something creative to come to us with. So we are following the USPMGA rules, which again, Greg will go over some extra stuff. The stroke limit is 7 strokes on this course for this tournament. If you have hit your 6th ball, pick it up, put it in your pocket, compartmentalize what just happened, write a 7 on your scorecard, and keep it moving. Okay, so you got to think of this course as 3 types of putting surfaces. There's the short grass, there's the rough, there's out of bounds. Short grass, what does that mean? That means anything that's short, including the little bit darker grass, the lighter putting green style grass, sand traps, and water. So again, it's short grass, rough, and out of bounds. If you hit your ball into the rocks or the mulch, you will go pick your ball up safely, be safe, and return it back to where the ball left the putting green area into the rough. There's been a couple of interesting things that have happened, like on hole 2, where someone hit the ball to the right. It rolled a good 25 feet and then went out of bounds, but it never left the rough from there. You would bring that ball back to where it left the putting green area and the rough, and then you get your scorecard relief from there.
Make sure putting green area is all the short.
Yeah. When I say putting green, it's really putting green is all the short grass. Again, that's beige, blue, and green, short grass. That's all the same playing surface. The PuttTek plays a different game, but this is for this tournament. No practice strokes. I know a lot of people do like a practice stroke at the beginning of a tournament. This one does not. There's no practice strokes. So we'll get that. You can ask that for the Q&A section. Save that. Yeah, don't, these guys have done such a good job, Scott and Cindy and everybody here. Respect the course. Don't alter it. Don't use paint pen on it. Don't mark it. Please, for the love of God, don't get upset and slam your edge of your putter into the course. These guys do a lot of good work. We want them to ask us back. Let's see. Yeah, think like a Boy Scout. Leave no trace. We're going to come here and have some fun. We're going to give out some money. If you're unsure about a rule, so 10 Cup's going to be running their restaurant and their clubhouse and their plaza here. Amanda and I will be on the course for the whole tournament. And we've got the rules and stuff like that. We'll make the call. If we can't, we do have this, the other 6 people that are in the committee that we will go to and get you a very quick and final ruling on it. And we'll jump into some etiquette and conduct. You want to handle that?
All right. No talking, movement, or distractions during another player's shot. Phones must be silent, so you will have your phones. I recommend putting it into taking off the internet, right? So turning off all your wireless and everything. Oh, never mind. Don't do that. Just turn it on silent. No music on the course. Maintain your pace of play. This is a huge course, and there is going to be some, there's going to be some sevens. So, as Brian said, compartmentalize your sevens, but keep the pace of play up, and let's keep it moving for everybody. Slow groups may be warned or penalized. Show respect, right, to each other, to the competitors, to the staff, to the volunteers, and to the facility. And unsportsmanlike or unsportswomanlike behavior may result in disqualification. All right, scoring. For each scoring, we will have groups of 3, and each player will be keeping each other's scores. So there needs to be at least one Squabit scorer in your group, and the other 2 can either be on Squabit or be on scorecards. It's up to you. So we just need to have one person on Squabit. All 3 people are keeping each other's score. If you're on Squabit, it only goes to once. So if you've got a card, both the scorekeeper and the player must sign the card after each round. We will have a table that is at the top of the stairs where you'll be able to provide that to our volunteer who will be sitting there. And then you're going to return the completed cards there. And any score discrepancies must be addressed before submission. There is penalty if it is inaccurate and provided in.
Yeah, if there's any scoring errors on your team, work together to get them done. If there's a bigger problem, talk to us about it. This tournament is not by any means meant to be punitive. We want everybody to have fun. We want everybody to compete and everybody to have a fair playing field. So, Greg, you want to come up and go over some additional rules and stuff like that? Greg Newport, everybody.
I think we know about everything, but there's a couple couple of things. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. From the drains, there's a couple of drains in the bunkers of the water. If you happen to go in there, if you go into one of the drains, you may space it out on either side. Take a scorecard and space it on either side, no closer to the hole. If it is in your line of sight, if it's in direct line with your putt, you can also move it on either side, not closer to the hole. The teeing areas, the 2 yellow dots, you must tee your ball in between the yellow dots. You can go as far back as the rough line behind the yellow dots. You may also put your ball on the yellow dot on either side as long as the bottom of the ball is touching the yellow dot. So it can be outside if it needs to, but it must be touching the yellow dot.
Yeah, the bottom of the ball.
The bottom ball must be touching. No? Not in front of it. As long as it's touching the dot.
If the center of it is touching the front edge of it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just not.
Your ball can be completely over the line. Also, just make sure that this is a USPMJ TMGA event. So the only legal balls are the Chromax is with the logo on it, either WPL or the USPMGA logo. And there are some available that if you need to get some. Hopefully you have by now. Also, if you haven't paid your membership fee, see Mr. Ventura over here. To pay that, it's $30.
$30 for new people, and those people that play in USPMGA get paid to do $45.
Okay, so if you're a new player, it's $30 and it's $45 if you have played before.
Right.
So make sure you get that done so you're legal to play tomorrow.
Thanks, Greg. Give it up for Greg Newport. Yeah, Greg mentioned that if there is a drain hole in the line of sight, like let's say there's a drain hole between your ball and the hole, you're able to use your scorecard and get relief left or right of that drain hole, because that is not a shot. And back, yes. Full scorecard. Up to a full scorecard, yes. Okay. We're gonna grab some more questions in just a minute, but there's a couple of other things that have come up over the past couple of days. One being, what if my ball stays on the seam between two putting surfaces, meaning green putting surface, beige putting surface, blue putting surface? You just play it. You do not get any scorecard relief from a seam. Now, if your ball is in a divot, we keep having back and forth about this. You can mark your ball and then clean it, place it back. You can place it on the edge. You don't have to knock it out of a crater. I'll say that. That's right. And then, Fred, we're taking Q&A in just a minute. When you're marking your ball, make sure you notify your group that you're doing that, so everybody is on the same playing field. We've got these cute little things that Amanda and I cut out of a yoga mat. These are going to the bottom of the cups. We use these for our other tournaments at the Fringe in Roswell, and we have not had a problem since. Oh yeah, there we go, look at that. So yeah, so we know that there's some shallow cups here. We're doing everything we can to make sure that, again, everybody's on the same playing field and nothing's really out of your control.
Okay, we have a $20,000 purse. Our sponsors and Putters League for that, and all of the players. on this area. This is going to stay down, so any new postings will go there. All the modifications to the rules that we talked about are going to be in Squabit. So if you have somebody on Squabit, which you should, then you'll always have the rules available for you there. So we'll add these rules there as well. Yep. So full payout structures are posted there. The divisions we're finalizing, and we will post that by 5 o'clock today. There are special awards for low senior, the best single round, and most aces as well. There's going to be an award ceremony that is 5:30 on the roof upstairs, where we will provide awards, the cash out, the trophies, which we will have out for display soon. In addition, there are gift bags that are going to be available today at 5 o'clock behind the bar. So just go to the bar, give them your name, and we'll have gift bags available for everybody there. Weather and noise?
All right,
Also, we have a silent auction. Yes, so the silent auction, thank you to Putters League and Kathy Daddy for their contributions here. We have a visor and a mini golf book and caps and shirts and a mini golf ball from Europe, a backpack and a Caddy Daddy travel putter carrier. So the auction is to help our juniors go to WAGM this year. So all the money that is contributed through this will go to them. And that's going to help our juniors to be able to play this summer in WAGM. So silent auction winners and distribution of that will also be announced at the award ceremony tomorrow at 5:30, or Saturday at 5:30.
When does the silent auction end?
Oh, it ends Saturday at 5.
Saturday at 5 auction ends. All the proceeds, guys and ladies, go to the 2 juniors that are going to WAGM in Sweden in a few weeks. So this is the first time the U.S. has ever sent juniors to this event. It's going to be awesome. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about weather and delays. I don't know what Tin Cup and the mayor spent, but we all know what the forecast is going to be this week, and it has been beautiful here. So it looks like it's going to be good for most of the time. We might see a little bit of something tomorrow, but looks like it's going to be great. If weather does come, we're going to be playing in the rain until it starts puddling up. If there is lightning, you need to get off the course immediately and safely. And just like if any of you play in softball tournaments or tennis, we'll take a 10-minute lightning break and then get everybody back out on the course where you stopped and continue. So what if all hell breaks loose and it's raining fire? Well, if we play all 4 rounds tomorrow, 4 rounds constitutes a tournament. If we get 4 rounds in, we have a tournament. We want to play all 8 rounds, of course. We'll do everything we can, but 4 rounds constitutes a tournament. If we have to, we can push it to Sunday if we have to. We will be checking with everybody who makes the top cut. We're going to do everything we can to get this tournament in. Right now, it looks good. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
All right, facilities and hospitality. There are restrooms located here and around the corner to the left. There's food and beverages available as well. So you can eat here, up at the top, or upstairs, and you all have 20% off for any meals that you have through the end of the weekend. In addition, we are going to have lunch boxes that are going to be available on the roof for lunch tomorrow for $12 from Tin Cup, and also lunch boxes available on Saturday. So you can get the lunch boxes, you can order what you want for 20%. There will be drinks and all kinds of drinks available as well. So the rooftop is going to be a great place to watch the event. So for people who want to watch at some point, go up to the roof. You'll be able to see a lot further, and that's going to be available for us tomorrow.
Okay, so the last thing I will say before we jump into the questions and answers is Tip your bartenders and your servers, take care of them, they're taking care of us. This place is great, and we hope to be back. So, I know 1,000 hands are about to go in the air. John, I'm gonna start with you. Questions and answers. Go. What you got?
No, that you already addressed that.
Copy that. Jeff?
Play out, but you can mark your ball
Only if it's
and
perfect.
replace it, or is that only if it's in a hole?
So Jeff Gibraltar's question was, we play out, and if you mark your ball,
Can you mark your ball?
can you mark your ball?
And replace
There is some times where your ball, because this is a sand-based and aggregate course, your ball will get dirty. If your ball is dirty, mark your ball, clean your ball, put it back. Yes, Rick?
Now, marking the ball doesn't mean you get to wind up.
Yeah, that's correct. So marking the ball does not mean you can sit there and spend 5 minutes lining up the ball and all that. Just mark your ball, clean it, put it back down. We're all here together. Yeah.
honor, low score, leads off the night.
Yeah, great question. Jeff also asked about if we're playing honors. The low score there leads the next hole. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yes, Jeremy.
So in the event that your ball lands on the green for another hole, can you hit from there?
Yeah, so Jeremy Bellface's question was if you are hitting a ball, this is going to happen on holes 8 and 9 because they're next door to each other. If your ball goes into the next lane next to you, is it in play? Yes, that ball is in play. Yes, Rainey.
Along that same line.
Yep.
Possibility, since that's a possibility. Say guys playing on 8, guys playing on 9, they hit it, their balls are going. And it's good happening to Gary and Rick. I've seen people. Their balls hit. What's the rule? Me personally, I think it's a redo. And a penalty stroke.
Yeah, so Rainey Stadium's question was, for example, on holes 8 and 9, we're all aware to watch for the next tee person, and hopefully this won't happen. But it happened to Hester and Rick yesterday. He was saying that they were both teeing off at the same time at 8 and 9. And what if your ball's hit? What if your ball's hit? All right, so you pick your ball up and re-tee it. It's that simple. Yes, Brock. Yes.
Said something about a practice stroke, not being able to do a practice stroke. You're not talking about a pre-shot with a team practice stroke, are you?
No, so what I'm specifically talking about is a practice shot, sorry. Practice shot, not a practice stroke. That was rewording,
From
yeah.
the middle of the round, it just starts coming down. Do we mark our ball and come in? Do we wait for a horn to sound? Do we wait for you to yell something?
Try to finish your hole.
Finish the hole.
Just finish that one player finish the hole, and we'll get everybody back out there. If lightning cracks down the street, and we have to bring everybody in, if you can't, for some reason, mark your ball. Fred.
So you say the logo. These balls we got at the South Carolina Open. I have 3 of them, and they have little bitty yellow marks on them. I have one that has no yellow on it whatsoever in it.
Yeah, so as long as there is some
I
amount.
need to, every time I play in tournament, buy new balls now.
John Ventura,
Yeah,
go.
to answer you, you bought 3 balls. You got one with the slide, use the slide one, all right? If you got one that doesn't, don't use it, use the ones that do. Simple.
So Fred's question was, about the balls.
That
And,
one with no yellow at all is my favorite ball.
Hey, get yourself a yellow eyeliner and go back and do it up.
all right, we're back. Hang on, Jeremy.
So, out of bounds, so I may have seen someone do this today. Hit it into the rough, play it from the rough, it goes out of bounds from the rough, never touches, not playing through.
Don't tell them who that was.
Okay, so Jeremy and Avid's question was, there's a ball that they saw today that after the first stroke landed in a rough. That person then played their second shot towards the hole. It never reached the playing surface. It stayed through the rough and went out of bounds. Since I never went through a putting, like the short grass, you take your penalty, you bring the ball back up where you shot from the original shot from the rough, that second shot.
Yes, other questions, the follow-up to that, like, on tee off, if I tee off and it goes out of bounds, can I choose to take stroke and distance instead of going and playing it, or where can I re-tee if I choose?
Yeah, let's say
Instead of going out of bounds, putting it where it went out of
in
bounds.
golf, you always have the option of, in golf you have to, okay, but you can always, in my opinion, if you're out of bounds, you can always go back to the tee. Now, if you choose it from the tee box, like if I go out of bounds up there, I can re-tee it from there, or up there where that's left of.
It's where you go out of bounds. It's where you go out of the rough to out of bounds. Yeah.
Like,
You would just get the relief from where it went out of bounds.
But like, for instance, what you were saying, you're in the level. Say you want to play it, and you never get back up and stand over there.
He said you have to.
Yeah. Okay. That was just a follow-up to that last question. Yes, Jeff Kerr. That's a great question. This place is going to be really busy starting later this evening. They are allowed to be up top, they're allowed to be on the patio, they're allowed to be in the plaza, you'll see people on the street, but we're not going to have public on the course. No. The Tin Cup has allowed us to have this course for this tournament, and so the public will be allowed back on when our 4 rounds are done tomorrow and when our 4 rounds are done on Saturday. Ross. Yeah, so remember, blue is part of the putting surface. That is the short grass. Jeremy, you have your arm up for a while.
So, there's one guy doing squab it. Does he do paper cart as well?
No, so you'll have one person in your group doing swab it, and then the other 2 people will have scorecards. Or swab it. You gotta have it, yeah, so you gotta have at least one person doing swab it. Yeah. Yes, Jeff. Yeah, that's a great question. Yep. So, Jeff Gibraltar had another question, and then I'm going to get to you, Bobby. Tomorrow, practice is from 6:30 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. Everybody has to come off the course. Amanda talked about this earlier. Tin Cup's going to blow the course off, and then we're going to start off at 8 a.m. sharp. When our 4 rounds are done, you are allowed to practice. Bobby Ward. Yeah, so right after hole 11 in pod number 2, there's you've probably seen a golf cart out there and like a little gazebo. That's going to be their hydration station. So yeah, there'll be waters out there. Yes, Jeff.
Real quick, I know you're blowing the course off, but we're going to go around, see a pebble in our line, we go up there.
Yeah, if there's something in your line, I highly recommend you go and take that debris off. Yes. Yes, Fred.
So there's a hole somewhere out there, and there's a rock this far from the edge of the green. And I don't know what hole it is.
There's only a couple of holes on this entire course where there's a rock or something. The one you're talking about is hole 3. This is where a USPMGA rule would come into play. If you're up against a rock, you get a scorecard relief. Yeah. No closer to the hole. Well, that one's not, if you're obstructed, you can't unobstruct yourself.
Yeah, but if it's right up against it, you get a space.
Yeah, if you're up against the rock, you do get a full scorecard spacing. Yeah, Ross.
On 3, if it kisses that rock, it stays there. Do you recycle it?
No, just space it out.
Similar
Treat it
question.
like a rail.
Who else has got questions? Come on. Yes, sir, Danny.
If the group agrees on 8 and 9, for example, players are considered the layup area, can the next person tee off on the other person?
That is a great question, and this we talked about this yesterday. So on hole 9, the dog leg. Yeah, so if the group agrees, once the person has hit their second shot, the next person in their group can tee off. But you got to agree with that inside your group.
That's really, well, I guess not a little later.
Yes, yeah, Jeremy.
Just for clarification on Ray's question, we're not allowed to re-tee by choice.
No, there's no routine. Anybody else? Come on. Yeah, Joey Balsano.
What are you doing on 11? That one drain is the water. So the water to the left on 11, the back drain, you cannot get to either side and keep it going. And even behind, you can't get either way.
That's a great question. So Joey Balsano's question is, there's a drain on hole 11, it's the back drain, and the incline around it makes it nearly impossible to keep a ball there. We're going to be supplying all the players with little washers that you can use there. They did this in Austria a couple years ago, where you can use to put on the hill and put your ball there, so you can use it to clearly punch your ball. Anybody else? That's Jason Raby's hair. Yes.
What's that? That Sherwood, John Deere.
Sadly, no. I don't know what it is. Oh, speaking of which, so one of our sponsors, they own 2 boutiques right here in the city square. The one across the street is a men's boutique. It's mostly golf clothes. I got this there this morning. It's called Rugged and Refined. They also own a place called Pieces of Peaches down the street. There's also a coffee shop down the street. There's going to be some coupons and some discounts for those stores this weekend. Any more rules or just general questions and answers? Yes, Jeremy.
If you're doing a pre-shot routine and you accidentally click your ball, you don't lose a stroke.
No, great question. So Jeremy had a question of, if you inadvertently tap your ball while warming up on the tee mat, that's an inadvertent stroke, bring it back and re-tee it. Yeah.
What about in what?
And yeah, in plays the same. Yeah. Yep. So looks like people are going on the course. So hey, what you got, Rosa? Yeah, the question is about breaks between rounds 2 and 3. There's going to be some time. We don't know exactly how much time is going to be there, but we are going to allow some time for people. All right, I know you're itching to get back out there. If you have any questions or concerns, come see us. We're going to be in here. We got some sunblock if you need it. Stay hydrated. Yes. John says to remind you about the membership. If you have not paid your membership to the USPMGA, see John. You have to have that fee paid for the tournament. So yeah. Anybody else? Oh, and if you want to play in divisions and you have not signed up, you can see us over here at this table by the silent auction where you should give our juniors some money. Thank you, everyone.
Did you really, Danny? Joe.
Good shot there, Rick.
Stay. Josh, what are you doing? Good putt.
Digging doesn't really help on this one.
never did a wash.
Come here. You want to hold Coach Christo? You got to hold the hand? Or Adeline's hand? Is it
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good spinner.
Quel est ça?
46.
46.
46.
46.
That's fine. Not that's fine.
Good shot.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a bus.
Sir, that was fun. Thank you. Pleasure to play with you. Absolutely. It was nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Let's go count them up. Yeah.
After him, come with us. After him, will you come with us?
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa!
I broke my guitar pick on the bridge.
I saw it.
want you here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby! High fives around on that age. Wow.
If I could just get her to say it. Great putt. There you go, Stud.
Thanks,
Putt there.
over a beer out of your taco.
Get up there with Joey and Ronnie.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey guys, let me get your picture, all three of you.
I learned a lot today. Whether I can apply it, I don't know.
Thank you.
Let me take one real quick, please.
Okay.
Avi, the host with the most.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be thankful for everyone there.
Yes, sir.
So thank you to Tin Cup. Please recognize our people from Tin Cup because that's how they're going to be made happy. So please tip well. And thank you Tin Cup for everything that they've done for this so far. So we are going to start by...
You want to get to the awards or we go off a few? Let's read off our sponsors.
Yeah, okay. We're off the ones. Yep.
All right, we're going to, I think, so this is what, the 27th annual U.S. Open? Pretty, right, Ted? And I think this is the biggest purse the U.S. Open has had. $20,000. These are the people who made it happen. Republic National Distributing Company, and that's all the stuff we're drinking. It's Mi Campo Tequila, Remy Martin, Cointreau, Mom and Dad Water, The Botanist. I mean, it's really Tin Cup. Avi and Scott and Cindy really worked to get them to pay for this. It was a combination of your entries and their support. And we just want to say thanks for making that happen. I mean, you guys are the ones who did this, so. But let's jump into... Amanda's going to talk about the silent auction real quick.
So thanks to everybody here, the silent auction has raised $620. Amazing. So we had several, actually 670. One of the people are doing it. So $670. That's going to help our juniors go, and on top of that, Bob and Ted have contributed another $700. So the first time two juniors are going to go, it's going to be great. So that's going to be a lot of help. Silent auction winners, I think I've collected money from everyone. If you've gotten a prize, we'll give it to you when you come up. Otherwise, we'll give it to you at the end.
All right, now the awards. This is one thing that we didn't have an award for, and it was kind of an anomaly out here. We did want to recognize Danny Badley. He had 5 aces in one round. Yeah. Danny, hey Danny, what did you shoot in that round? 42. Yeah. What hole? Oh, most of them were in the amen corner actually. It was what, holes 5 and 6?
11 and 12 and 14.
5, 6, 11, 12, 14. So, big ups to our Western North Carolina brother over here. Congrats on that, yeah. All right. So this is another one that we kind of put together yesterday. Most aces in the tournament went to the net block with 8. We have, for this, we've got a there's League visor, and we have a shirt. We've got several sizes in here for you to choose from.
All right, thank you.
So, yep, there are these sexy white shirts that we're wearing.
Yeah.
So choose one of those. Choose one of those, whichever one fits you best.
Oh, he's taking it. You can take it.
All right, we'll do that. I want everyone to see.
Yes.
All right, next up, we had a $100 prize for the lowest round, and that was split between 2 people.
How much?
It was 3. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tom Butler,
Yeah, it was Tom Butler, Jerry Graybill, and Greg Newport. Come on up.
I think I'll put
I didn't know you were doing that.
Get on up here. Get on up here.
Go play for it. Why didn't you shoot that 38, dog?
But you made 18.
Somebody, Andy, would you take some pictures? Thank you, sir.
By the way,
Get
we're
on
not
here.
playing off for this.
Yeah.
Get on in here.
Sudden death for the playoff for this.
Yeah, they got to play 18 holes for sudden death for the $100.
That will be a
No!
Thank you. Oh, we got one more here.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll let you guys split
All
that
right,
out.
I'll
He's got the money right here.
Come on over here. I'll give you. I got some change.
Okay.
I got
56?
All right, now we start with the trophies. So first up for the third place senior.
Brian, this isn't a joke. There wasn't any money in there.
Oh my God!
I'm not running this game.
Don't go anywhere.
What are you splitting?
Oh my God!
Hopefully that's not true for the rest of the envelopes. All right, in third place, seniors, Jeff Kirk.
Come on down, Jeff Kirk. Congratulations. Here, get in here. John's gonna take some pictures for us.
Thank you guys. Yep.
All right, next up is second place senior is Rainey Statham.
Whoa! Rainy!
We're gonna play 10 more rounds on the lost by more. Thank you.
Just look at John right here.
All right, and first place for our seniors is Joey Graybill, who is going to be taking home a few
Hey, Joey!
things today.
Yeah!
First up, seniors.
Woo!
The most important part.
That's the only one you're gonna get all weekend. Oh wait.
Congratulations. Thanks, Brian. You're welcome.
And next
Good.
is our super seniors. Third up for super seniors is dun dun dun.
Right here. Oh, thank you. Avi's general managing my life right now. It is John Ventura.
Ah, John Ventura. All right. Need someone to take a picture for us.
Yay!
Hey, John.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, pictures.
Gary, what? Oh, okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
And the winner,
Second place.
second place for super seniors is Gary English.
Dad! How's that for a playoff? So by the way, Gary Hester and Gary English tied at the end of 6 rounds. So they used the last 2 rounds of the tournament to determine who is the winner of the Super Seniors, and that is
Longest 36-hole playoff ever.
Gary Hester.
Whoa!
All right. So Gary's going to build a place for this one. All right, and next up, teams. We had a lot of teams this time, and it was a big 13 teams for playing off. We had some ties early on, and we came out for third place for Brock and Jeff.
There you go, guys. Good playing, Brock.
Thank you,
Playing,
man.
Jeff. That ain't yours. Oh, wait,
Hey,
it is.
fancy seeing you up here.
I know.
Usual suspects.
You do your wall.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Chop those winners.
And second, in our teams is Rainey Statham and Jeff Gibraltar.
He left, so I get to keep it all.
He gets to keep it all.
I was talking to Brian.
Oh, yeah. All right. And the winner of our teams for one more trophy, Joey Graybill and Gary English. Joey's promised to drink out of every one of these until they're done. Guys, figure that.
Really?
All right. And for women, coming in third place was Paula Gay.
Oh, Paula!
Paula also is the winner of our Caddy Daddy and advisor. Here you go. And coming in second place. All right, coming in second, Vanette Block. And a first-time winner of the Women's Champion of USF PMGA, Patty
Selfie!
Yes, absolutely.
All right, guys.
Don't forget coaching
All right. Okay, I'm sorry I'm going off key here, but I've been in this league for 3 years. This is close. Hello? Can we? Mic check, mic check. All right, so I've been in this league for 3 years. And I'm going to thank my husband and best friend Jeremy for being super obsessed with mini golf and saying, hey, there's a thing that we can do. Do you want to do it? And I was like, sure, let's go for it. All I want to say, honestly, like, I'm a newcomer. I know a lot of you guys have been here for 1.5 million years. And sorry. You guys have been here for a long time and been doing this for 30 years. And for me, as somebody who is a newcomer, you know, you guys are so gracious, honestly. People, I'm not gonna cry. People like Sloppy Joe, Gary Hester, like walking us around Rumble for the first time. You know, Rick Alessi, I don't know where he is, but like he's walked us around, and my coach John Ventura for this round. You know, you guys are super gracious and willing to like show us your moves and tell us what to do to be better. And I'm not crying.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm not crying. But you know, you guys are like super gracious and like willing to tell us people, like new people, like this is what we do. See if that works for you, you know? And I really appreciate it. And
you're making us cry.
and I do have sunscreen in my eyes. It's been a thing for like an hour. But I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And this is like a family, and I know I'm new, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You're not crying.
You're wrong.
Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Hey, before we get into the last two awards, real quick, when we were asked by Pete to help Tin Cup throw this, we really didn't know what we were getting into. We throw small tournaments in Roswell, Georgia. This has been a bear. We pretty quickly knew it's in our best interest to assemble a committee, and I just want to say thanks to Kyle Cutshaw, Rainey Statham, Gary Hester, Gary English, Rick Baird, and oh my God, Greg Newport. Without you guys, this wouldn't have happened. Seriously. So they really deserve a lot. For whatever tournaments you guys want to come to, the next one's on us. Okay? I mean, that's the least we can do. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, and yeah, you can stay in the basement. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so now for the last award before we get into the money. This person is a local, and he fought hard today. And I want to bring up last year's amateur champion. I'd like for him to pass on the trophy to Clay Cannon from right here in Cumming, Georgia, for amateur U.S. Open winner. So just so you guys know, Clay plays the PuttTek and Tin Cup rules when he plays here. If you leave the ball in the water, it's a penalty. If you leave it in the sand trap, it's a penalty. He takes alternate shots, a lot of which we didn't take, and you still played lights out. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, and also you get your Clay. Afterwards, in just a minute, you get a travel reimbursement of $65 for your entry fee. Yeah.
So I want to just follow on with what Patty was saying. This really is a family. You know, we started about 5 years ago. We had the same experience, which was just welcoming us, teaching us, being there. And so it's great to have everybody here, to see everybody. Everybody besides Rainey gets to stay at the house. But it's been a lot of fun for us. It's been important. And I'm going to say that Patty donated $100 for the mini golf book that was on auction.
It's going around, everyone.
So it's a yearbook, so everybody sign up for her. It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for that. And do we have any other awards before we start?
No, let's get into the cash.
All right. So for number 30, we have a tie with Francis and Robert Deloche.
Woo! Yeah, Francis, the spinner.
Yeah, the spinner.
Robert Deloche also contributed. Bob Deloche left, and he left, and he contributed his half of the proceeds to the silent auction.
Okay. So, yeah. Well done.
So you don't skip me back. All right, and in number 29, we have Rick Baird for $120. Thank you. We had ties for 26th place between Ross Martin, Danny Baddeley, and John Ventura. We will let y'all figure it out.
Where is John? You take all three. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. You guys get to split it up.
All right.
All right. And in number 25 with $200 is Bryce Ferguson.
Bryce!
Thank you, Bryce.
You guys are just fabulous.
Oh,
thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you, Bryce.
And 24th place with $210 is Jerry and Abbott.
Don't shake her hand.
Just kidding. Jeremy and Abbott. In 23rd place For $220 is John Kropenak.
John!
Who recently just ran an 80-mile race. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, in 22nd place, for $230 is Travis Walsh.
Yeah.
Travis!
Thank you.
Sorry. All right, tied for 19th place is Danny Tatum, Josh Mars, and Nick DeGeneiro. 270, 250, 250.
Yep.
Come here, brother.
Danny already left, so. Okay.
He owes us some money for the sound on. We'll take it out too. Yeah, Danny owes us
Just take all three.
Yeah.
And you guys
Split it up three-way.
Thanks. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
He needs the furthest travel award.
Yes. Josh also wins the furthest travel award, and for those who know, I'm taking him to the Claremont Lounge tomorrow night. Woo!
What's that?
You don't want to know.
What are y'all doing right now? Thanks, brother.
And in 17, we have another tie for Max and Tim Talley.
Whoa, Max, come on.
320, 300.
I'll give you guys each one of these, and you guys can split that 10. Don't shake his hand, shake my hand. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Steve, excellent.
Tim, I got it. It's a pleasure being with you. Yes, exactly.
We like having our international players come play the U.S. Open. We had, what, 3 or 4 different countries represented, and a lot of states. All right, and tied for 14, we have Gary English, David Lanham, and Peter is gone already. So 400, 370, and 350.
Good job, David. Second level on secret.
Yeah, he already took it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, 400.
Right here.
Gary English.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary English. Where'd he go? Find Gary English and split this with us.
Yeah.
I'll find him. Where's Gary English?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. All right. In 13th place for $420 is Randy Reeves.
420.
Randy.
His second best win of the weekend.
Let's go, Randy.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I gotta say something. Thank you, but
Hey, everybody! Hey!
Thanks, Joey Graybill. He won me a whole lot more money than this.
All right. In 12th place for $450 is Brock Gillespie.
Brock! No, picture again.
Trop grande la caméra.
All right, and in 11th place from Charlotte, North Carolina, Upendra Modak. Where is he? There he is. Come hug the pretty lady. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, and we've got a tie for 9th and 10th with Gary Hester and Matt McCaslin. Both U.S. Open winners.
Hey, Gary.
Masters winners.
I'm sorry, Masters winners, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for everything. You guys are awesome.
550 each, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and in 8th place, Nate Nichols. Come on down. $700. Nate Nichols. Thank you. You get one of these. You get to hike the best drummer
What am I even here for?
$700.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Hey, turn around.
In 7th place at $800, Joey Valdesano. Joey Valdesano, come on down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Great job, Joey. In 6th place. Oh wait, what?
Oh, this is for Gary English and all you Georgia lovers out here. Go Gators!
In 6th place, hey Rainey. Rainey, is Jeff gone? Jeff is gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But he said I could have his money.
You guys are all witnessing this. Via proxy, Rainey is taking Jeff Gibraltar's money for 6th place.
Come on, man.
No one's taking a picture.
Where's the pictures?
No one's taking a picture.
He got it. He got it.
Did you get it?
Hey, come here, Ross.
Oh, yeah, that's
All right. I actually don't look.
all right, for that's tied for fourth and 5th place, right? Yeah, for 4th and 5th place, tie with Greg Newport and Jeff Kirk. Yeah.
Come on, gang.
You're up here again. Sloppy, we take a picture?
Is it out of water?
Nothing's into me.
I'm telling you.
I love it.
That's an eagle.
Val, it seems to be 12.50.
All right, and 3rd place, the Rain Man, Rainy Statham. Come down and actually get your money.
What's this for?
3rd place.
Oh, sweet.
$2,000.
Money. Money, money.
You got off cheap with me. All right, man, and these last 3 places it was an epic finish today. But in 2nd place, I think a lot of people will say, welcome back, Tom Butler. 2nd place, $2,500.
You're here.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey, can I get the committee up here, please? Rainey, Britt, Gary, Kyle.
Where's Kyle? We're not running.
It's okay. Where's Kenshaw?
Where's Kyle?
What you got?
Gravy, where's Kyle?
You got Joey's?
No, I don't have
It's fine anyway.
Anybody see Kyle Cutshaw?
He was just here a minute ago.
Oh.
Perfect timing. Way to go, Kyle.
I just want to say, on behalf of the committee, we want to say thank you to Amanda and Brian for everything you guys have done, and the team staff for everything that they've done. And thank everybody for coming. We appreciate it.
Also, I'd like to thank all the committee members. I know we've been on a few phone calls and tried to really make this an experience unlike any other for all the players. Sorry the scoreboards didn't come out exactly like we wanted. But I think that's a big thing for everybody to be able to walk by and see what you're scoring instead of having to huddle over something. So it's something I think we'll be doing in the future on all USPMGA events. My hat's off to Amanda. A little bit of Brian, but Amanda, she's easier on the eyes. I love her, and we all love her. But I'm closest to her right now, so too bad.
Oh, wait a minute.
But no, really, they did a phenomenal job. I was disappointed that they weren't able to play, but I understood it. I tried to make some scorecards out, scoreboards out the night before the tournament. I gave up because it was going to take too long, so I know they had that every night, and we couldn't have done this tournament without them, and without Tin Cup. We appreciate all the sponsors, Tin Cup in general. They were just awesome to all of us players. Thank you 100% from the players. Thank everybody for showing up, and here's Gary Hester, the main man.
Definitely not the main man, but let me tell you, these two right here, when they joined the mini golf family, they have been incredible. Their passion, their drive to see this game improve and get better. It's been a joy. It's on.
And they're one of us.
Yeah, they are. But it's been a joy to see them grow with the sport and to get so involved and have tournaments now, and really appreciate all the work that they do, and hopefully in the future. And you know, it's just great to see it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ted and Bob Detweiler, for coming up with this amazing sport that we have, the USPMGA. Thank you, Ted, and thank you to your dad. Everybody loves it, so thank you.
And the winner of the 2025 United States Pro Mini Golf Champion, Joey Grado!
Great play.
Fill it up! Fill it up!
Yeah. Like I said, Joey's promised to drink out of this. I think he's got a lot to drink, so we're all going to have to help him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he gets money.
4,000 smackers.
$4,000.
He should have been at Moen this weekend.
Thank you for everybody for coming and making this an amazing event.
Ted, do you want to say something?
Ted.
I'll talk to you.
Hey, somebody get a picture. Hey, John.
Really?
Jeez, jeez. It's a Saturday Night Live skit. I lost my voice yesterday. So anyway, if you can hear me, there's a couple things I did want to say. I'm probably gonna forget it, but first off, Tin Cup, thank you, and Avi and all the staff. And I think he's gone. There, he's right there. Thank you for all the beer that I could drink. I've moved to liquor now. So, also, I want to thank John Ventura for all his help behind the scenes at USPMGA. And I want to thank all of you because, you know, Bob started this, and my vision for the future is like, this isn't mine, this isn't my dad's, this is something that should live as far as we can push it in the future. You know, it's a mini golf is a great thing. You know, it's fun. It's a happy thing, and also you guys, are amazing at what you do. Like I was saying the other day, you are professionals. I can sort of putt, and you guys, like, you guys know it's amazing to watch the talent and everything that you guys do. Also, let's see. I'm gonna get to you, but I just can't. I think I'm forgetting some. But all right, so I'm gonna get to you. Thank you for the Players League for hosting. Please, everyone, give a huge round of applause for Amanda and Brian. They made this all happen, and it wouldn't have happened without them. And I am very appreciative they got thrown in this, and so thank you so much for you guys. And I would say it's one of the best that's ever happened. So, and this venue is incredible, like I was saying, and there's a couple other things, but that might be about it. But congrats to Joey, congrats to everyone, and oh, that's it. And our new ladies champion. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, okay. So, and the last thing, Kauai. Thank you, Brian, for holding up my slack. So Kauai next year, like I said, we hope to see y'all there. And I'll get more details out, the dates, accommodations, airfare, all that stuff to help you guys. We want to help as much as possible. Yeah, it's in Kauai. And it's I don't know how to say it. It's a Naniho. I think it's a 9-9. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Hawaiian. It's Hawaiian. It is the thing about Kauai. It is real deal Hawaii. I remember the last thing. Last thing is I want to recognize Bobby Ward.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bobby!
Yeah. I really want to recognize Bobby Ward. He's been through a lot, and he was one of the first guys to come over. And my dad's thing always is like, we don't care what organization you're in, we don't care how the best putter wins. That's it. That's it. So I just, if you want to say anything, or I don't want to put you on the spot.
Let him. Come on, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby.
Come on, you're the man, Bobby.
Heck, I don't know what to say. This may have been the best week of my life. I can't tell you what you guys mean to me. We've grown up together, we've grown old together, and I haven't got to see y'all in about 10 years. Been through a lot. We all have been through a lot. God just somehow decided He was going to give me well enough to come out and do this. I knew I wasn't going to play well. I didn't give a damn. I wanted to come out here and spend time with y'all. I wanted to finish and to see so many of y'all and share so many stories from the past, and to have so many nice things said about me. It's I'll never be able to repay for the compliments, for the stories, for the memories, and God knows we've all had some. I do want to say one thing. Miss Vanette Block, what she is doing to try to keep this game going with youth, we all need to be involved in that. We all need to have some part of our legacy is to try to get this game to continue. I want to see somewhere where kids who aren't even in the game today get to play for $1 million, and I know that's out there, and we can do this, but it's just something we have to work on together. What you're doing is just, it's immeasurable. You can't put it. So I ask each of y'all to take time at your local course to talk to your course owners and say, you know, what can I do to get some youth out here? We used to have the JPA and all, and so many of y'all come from that. I want this game to be growing and growing and growing. I won't be a part of it, but I would like to be a memory of it. And so, please do whatever you can do. I want to thank Brian and Amanda too. They have just made this such a great week. Whether it's the hardest course or not, it's the most beautiful course we've ever played.
It's the hardest.
It's the hardest.
It's the hardest, Bobby.
I'm going to have to agree with you.
Okay, it's the hardest.
But to get back out here and to see all you guys, I love y'all so much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I try to tell each and every one of you personally that I love you, because I do. And thank you for letting me be a part of that this year.
Love you, Mike.
That's it. Thank you all again for the 27th USPMGA US Open and 28th next year. Let's do it, Hawaii.
We got a couple more things here. Hang on one second.
Good to see you, man.
I would like to first off let everybody know that doesn't know, and I'm sure a lot of people do know, that Bobby Ward, this man right here, is the first inductee in the USPMGA Hall of Fame, not only for his playing ability, but also he built a bridge between the PPA and the USPMGA, which I think all along should have been not a bridge at all. I mean, we all love putting. We're all dorks, and we all love to putt. Doesn't matter the surface, doesn't matter anything. I love all my friends, even the ones that annoy me, even the ones that are better than me. But Bobby was one of the first ones to come from the PPA as a great player, not just a regular player, but a great player, to say, you know what, I want to go on to this new entity that looks like it's promising, from Ted and Bob Detweiler. And we all have Bobby to thank, because in the past, the PPA was not allowed, because I'm a degenerate and I love to putt. I love to putt, no matter what it is. And, you know, because, and the people that love to putt can see that it doesn't matter what it is, we can miss a 3-footer on any course. But Bobby, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are loved from all of us, and it's because of you that this USPMGA has grown to what it is today, and I just wanted to give you your honor.
Thanks, Bob.
Wow. Folks, here we are. We're at the conclusion of the 2025 USPMGA US Open. Next up is the Southern Swing, starting on July 12th in Roswell, Georgia. Followed up by late August in Jefferson City, Tennessee at Mossy Creek. Followed up by Lakeview Putt and Play in Arden, North Carolina, and that leads right to the Masters. We hope that we see all of you at all these events. Thank you for coming. Love one another, hugs and high fives. Tip your bartenders.
Trump 2028.
Folks, thank you so much. Enjoy.
You know that.
Come on.